It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Let's go. 70 ending. 56. Go on. Come on, D.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Huh? Wait. Nickel. What? Shoot.
Check 37.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Kill, Trump.
2nd and 4. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Looking to throw. The catch made by Miller. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Let's go.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Check. What? Match.
They'll look to throw here on down. Finding Knox there, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey. 4 down.
2nd and 3. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Emmanuel Agba able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
3rd and 6.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Hayward. Mike's 50. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Ain't no look good.
Hey, run it. Mike 50.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Hill on the return. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
You got 3.
Hero 15. Watch the safety creep. Hard
That one caught by Tyreek Hill and brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Fight on these two.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Don't let him breathe. Yellow. Play that shot deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Check 43. Check.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
So after the loss of 2, here's 2nd and 12 from the 23.
Double tight. Hey.
On the counter, it's Smith. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Hey, 15. Check 24.
564. Weak.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right.
You ain't going nowhere.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating.
And got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scott Miller, 83 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening.
One sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On the ground, this is Smith. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie. Come back.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down. Here we go. Check and motion. Check the call.
From the 24, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check it back.
Hey, 57. Hey, Sunday.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mike 38.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On the run, it's Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check.
Hey, yo, go going.
Check safety. He goes to you, it's you. He comes to me, it's me.
They run it here to Smith. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Back. Yellow. I go on, 80.
So we got man. Mike 38, Mike 38. Woo-hoo! No. Off.
Now Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On third down, Smith. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. They'll run with Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run on first down. Best. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
66. Bullet.
Attack.
Now again, right side. Best. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Yellow. 180.
Double tight. 3 down.
15.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On third down, Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tremont Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Handling a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point splits the uprights, so all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This fielded at the 2. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Bring it up.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Boom. The run. Hey. 50 to Mike. Watch the run. Mike,
2nd and 10. And boy, that one drops drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now it's Smith. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Pick me up. Here we go.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
We own them. We own them. Hey, 57.
Mike 54. Mike 54. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Check.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
11 feet.
Check four.
Hey, exit.
Go.
Now it's the backup line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Number 86.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, check. Hey, team 6.
Here's Lott. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That first down there on a pickup of 25.
Circle. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go, D.
12.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Well, throwing again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38. Watch the run, watch the run.
57.
Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check, check, check.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Hey, Ridley.
On 3rd down, it's Smith. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
The field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can show them down, get it back for offense, we can roll. and they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I got him.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 56. 56 is the mic. You got nothing today.
They're going to look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Escaping the pressure right. He gets this one to Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Buddy up. 50. Switch up. Tight end right.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Watch out for Hill on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 9.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
15.
80 weapon.
Undercrush.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. Room here to run. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
25. Check 25. Hey, 43. 15. Hey, 43. 15.
36. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They keep it with Smith on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. Best. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Oh, yeah!
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, color.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mike 52.
Rabbit.
Scene 6. New mic. Okay.
Now here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Switch.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Check. Mike 50. I know he ain't got it. Hey, Mike's 50. Yeah.
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 24. Watch 24. Mike's 50. Man.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go.
You remember me? Let's go.
12. Hey, Haywood.
No.
3rd and long. It's locked. And he's got Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Locke. Johnson's got it complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
second down now. Law. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Hey, echo.
From the red zone now, Long. And that is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you, with your IQ, you can pull that off. On the ground, this is Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, here's one. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This one taken from the 7. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Don't get nervous.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Here I come! Here I come!
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
What we got?
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Wise motion, wise motion.
He's coming, 57.
We got double up, double up.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Yeah. Mike 52, Mike 52. 15. You better bring it.
Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
We play to win. Left, Go!
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Show it up. Show it up.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Let's go.
At their own 33-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Yellow, yellow.
Check 49.
Attack.
52's the mic, boys. 52. Hey, I'm coming after you. 52.
To throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Ripple.
Charlie. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch switch. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
He don't know no better.
Shit.
Yellow.
Check 37.
50, yellow.
Now Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Here we go. 56 yards. 56. Watch the blood. Motion, Bill. Whip. Hey, watch the whip. Watch twist. Watch.
First down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Check 50. Check 50.
Check 43.
Again, it's Johnson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. On 2nd and 11 now. Luck. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
On first down, it's Smith. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Kill. Sunday on Sunday. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They'll run it again with Smith. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
I'm trying to collect.
They run the counter. Smith. And some room to work. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
43.
Check the backer.
They'll run on first down. Smith. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Yeah, baby.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Yellow. 180.
I'm going to
15.
run you over.
Now it's Smith running right. And he's in the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Chiefs, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves